Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to access our APA citation guides on the library's website and walk you through a few common examples of sources that you will need to cite for your references page. To access the library citation guides, from the Bakersfield College homepage, click Services and Resources, scroll down, and then click Library. Scroll down, click the Research tab, and under Additional Resources, you can find the citation guides here. As you can see, there are a variety of writing style guides, including MLA in Chicago. But for the APA style, we're going to want to click APA. And here we have some additional resources: the Purdue University OWL, or Online Writing Labs guide, as well as a guide from the University of Wisconsin. We have some basic information for the references list, including how to space it and use hanging indents, and some of the schemes for listing authors. And a journal or magazine article in a scholarly database is probably going to be the most common source you're going to use. So here is the template for how to do that. And rather than just reading out how it appears here, I'm going to walk you through how you can actually create one using an actual article. So I have the template listed above. And as you can see here, we have a journal article supporting families of first-generation college students utilizing a family resilience framework. We have a number of authors here. And this is where APA differs from MLA, because in APA, you actually need to include all of the authors instead of using et al. Like MLA. So we want to list them in order that they are provided. So as you can see, the authors are here. I'm just going to fill those in. Next, we have the title of the article itself. And you will notice that only the first letters, the very first letter and the first letter following a colon, are capitalized in APA. Everything else, unless it's a proper noun, is lowercase. Next, we need to include the journal information. In this case, this was published in the Journal of Mental Health Counseling. It was published in July of 2025. The volume is 47, and the issue is 3. And one thing you want to make sure is always do the volume in italics without adding a space before the issue. It might strike you as kind of strange, but that's just how it is. You also have to add the page numbers. And last, you have to include the DOI of the article. And very often the DOI is included at the very bottom of the page. So if I scroll down past this information here, I could find the DOI right here. And when you add the DOI to your citation, you always need to begin it with the address. In this case, https://doi.org/ and then just include all of this information here. So that is how you would add a scholarly journal article to your references page. And next, I'm going to show you how to do an academic ebook. Kind of similar, but much less information. So we are going to make one for this particular book, Artificial Intelligence and Universal Values by J. Friedenberg, which is provided by EBSCOhost on their academic ebook collection database. So here, interestingly enough, the author is not listed, but we do know the author's name is J. Friedenberg from our original search page on OneSearch, so I'm going to add his name first, then the title of the book, Artificial Intelligence and Universal Values, the date, always goes in the beginning, remember, and the publisher. So in this case, you may need to scroll down to find the publisher. Here we have it, Ethics International Press. We don't need to include the location here. Last, I'm going to show you how to cite just any general web page. So, using this web page from the Library of Congress, library names 25 films to the National Film Registry for preservation. You would use Library of Congress as the author or organization, since this particular page does not have its own specific author. We have the title, and we also have the date here, so we need to include the date right after the author, as usual. And for this, you can just copy and paste the actual link from the bar, this search bar. And it's always good practice to include the access date in your citation, so just in case the web page gets updated or gets moved, you want to show your instructors that this is how the web page appeared on the particular day when you retrieved it. So that's a basic overview of how to do 3 common sources for your references page in the APA formatting style. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or any other friendly librarian. We are here to help.